Greetings, Ken. Greetings. Hey, down here. Hi. My name is Tierra, aka TBKA Ken 64 Yellow Crystal Seed on this Ken 226 White Overtone Worldbridger, aka Cimi. Um, and this is one of the other apps. It's a mobile app that I follow. It's in Spanish, but it can be translated into English. And some of the words and spellings are different in this app compared to the other one that I use as well. The other app is a beta, so I don't even think they even have this service anymore. Like if you try to download it, I don't even think you can find it anymore. Because I've tried to help people find the one that I usually work with, and it does not work. So, but I like this one in a lot of other ways, and so I'm gonna try this one out. All right. And we'll get started with the affirmation. I empower in order to equalize, commanding opportunity. I seal the store of death or warehouse of death with the overtone tone of radiance. I am guided by the power of timelessness. And so we're guided by the white wizard. Now, if you look here on this left side, the overtone is the tone. That's why we say overtone, tone of radiance. Um, and there's the action. You see the power here? That's how you know which one is the power. So on this side, with the solar seal of the Worldbridger, aka Cimi, the power word is death. And death means releasing something, releasing, letting go, letting it pass, passing away is another thing. Transformation, transition. Um, and so our action is the equalize, and our action on this side is commanding. And so when we put these all together, this is the formula that creates the affirmation on the creation. And last but not least, the essence of the overtone tone is radiance, and the essence of the world bridger is opportunity. All right. So once again, we're guided by the white mirror. I mean the white the white wizard, which enchants the receptivity with the power of timelessness. And so, starting here with the blue eagle and working our way around in this cycle, the blue eagle creates in the mind with the power of vision. So, visualization is a key in the occult, in this occult section, which is the unseen helper, the unseen assistance, the subconscious from a higher frequency, higher vibration, higher energy and timeline. So as we're releasing whatever needs to be released with the world bridger, we are remembering, we're visualizing what's on the other side of the bridge. We're visualizing right now while we're on this side because because the world bridger is asking us to choose what type of life we want to live, and choose what we will accept and will not accept in this life that we want to live. So having some kind of vision to focus on, to be even to focus on enough to create it, first of all. And then using that same energy in this vision to create. And we have plenty of space, plenty of time and space in this evolution, in this awareness, in this exploration with Ben, which is the red Skywalker. Once again, through timelessness. There is no time and space where we cannot sit, stop, and create intentionally. It's not always physical where we're creating. As a matter of fact, a lot of times we're creating in the invisible world, in the subconscious mind. And now we have power, especially with the blue eagle, to be intentional about creating the vision in the mind. Now we can really be intentional about what we create in the invisible that brings forth uh that manifests into the physical realm. And especially with this divine feminine of the wizard of enchantment and luring in, calling in through timelessness, and then learning how to, and then being open to receptivity, being open to what comes in this vision, and seeing clearly. Now, if this is a challenge for us, the time now is to question. Why is it so hard for me to question? Why am I so easily influenced by lies, by deception? This is the stuff that I ask myself too, because we've been conditioned to believe things that are disempowering and not empowering. And so questioning through intelligence, not through trauma, not through paranoia, not through fear, fearlessness. We're deciding what we want to change, not just for, well, for me personally, I decide what I want to hold on to and let grow and work on and nourish and call in. I get to choose to visualize, to create the next reality in my life. I get to choose and walk that way and see it as if it already exists. I'm questioning. If it is hard for me to question with intelligence, with the power of fearlessness, I have all of these friends right here to assist me, going beyond what's in my face, beyond what's in our face, what people keep, or systems and media keep pushing in our faces, and seeing beyond that. See, the eagle sits high and looks low, and it can see what's all around us, what's in the front, back, up, and down, and see what the distractions are and why somebody might be pulling the wool over our eyes and calcifying our pineal gland, or whatever you want to call it, so that we cannot see clearly. And at some point, we have to stop blaming everybody else for our conditions and take back our power. And that's what the Worldbridger is here for too. Snatching up reality and being like, yo, either you're going to keep blaming everybody else for the decisions that you make, or you're going to make some different decisions and walk in them and integrate it. Because it's one thing, just like 220 says, it's one thing to have all of this information, but if it's not integrated, and if we're not walking in it and practicing it and being in that, then it's just information, and we're going to keep going through the same cycles. I know, and I can say this with confidence because I be doing it. I'm getting better. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting better. Hey, we all a work. We all a work in progress. You know, ain't no shame in my game. All right, and so we are once again still on the white wind wave spell. Still on the white wind wave spell of communication, of breath and spirit, tapping into our breath, because the breath is connected to spirit. Everything is spirit. We can say that religion and spirituality are different, but they're one and the same. They, you know what I'm saying? Because at some point, ritual, is there not ritual religion? Okay. So anyway, so it's all one and the same. Different names, different energy, different entities. Yeah. So keeping that in mind as we continue to move throughout this wave spell is going to help us in our clarity and intention. Yes, like I said, as we move along. This I wanted to show y'all as well. Remember the other day when I was talking about every single heptad has a different color. This, and I'll explain more of that later. I'm at 9 minutes right now, so I can't even waste no time. We are on the Limi plasma, which is connected to the solar plexus, which is the yellow, which is right above the navel. This is our inner sun, shining light in dark spaces, making things clear so that we can see clearly. And part of that is calming our nervous system so that we can be able to see, and our energy and our emotions are not so shaken up that we are unable to see the things that we need to see. Feel me? We're also we're coming to the end of this yellow resonant year as well. So we got one more day before the end of this year is complete.